Hey, Aaron, good morning. It's John Fort. So we just heard, hey, from Starboard's Jeff Smith last hour. He's not unhappy. In fact, he said he's happy with the way all of that turned out. Are you happy? And what did you learn from that proxy fight?
Yeah, well, so certainly we appreciate how shareholders ultimately voted. We have a pretty clear path forward for the company to both drive growth and greater profitability levels from where we're at today. And we appreciate that shareholders ultimately validated that strategy, through the shareholder vote. When I look at the proxy contest broadly, or the activism, engagement broadly, I think that we really embraced Starboard and their messages early on. A couple of years ago, they came into the business, had really great perspective on driving greater profitability in the company. We ultimately worked with them to restructure our board. We brought in great independent board directors and operators. And so we took a very constructive approach. Now, at some point, we had some slight differences of opinion around what the next chapter should look like, but their approved board members remain on the board, remain very strategic for us. Bethany is now the chair of the board, who came on as a part of that settlement. So we're really happy about overall how that relationship, evolved, and we might have some, disagreements here and there with maybe how to drive the greatest amount of shareholder value going forward. But ultimately, we've always tried to take a constructive and collaborative approach with shareholders, and that will continue with Starboard and any other shareholder going forward.
So, Aaron, tell us what this next chapter does look like after this Starboard battle is over. Where are you going to be investing beyond, obviously, this new focus on security?
Yeah, I think if you look at what the world and what enterprises are facing today, there's three big challenges. And actually, we kicked off with security and privacy, but you have distributed work, which is changing all the places that we're going to work from. And then you have every single business transaction going digitally. So when you think about distributed work, digital first experiences, and data security, what's at the center of all of that? It's companies' content. It's the life sciences organization that has to do clinical drug trials and all the research data that goes into that. It's media companies that have to produce new films and television content. It's healthcare providers or banks that have to onboard new clients or patients. So content sits at the center of all of the digital transformation that we're seeing in the enterprise. And so we are building the leading content cloud to power the complete life cycle of content for over 100,000 customers. So you're going to see us double down with additional new products that we expand into. We're going to make sure that we bring those products to all of our customer base through certainly a much more optimized go-to-market motion. Areas like e-signature are just a recent example of this. So we just entered the e-sign space with Box Sign. And we're going to be ensuring that all of our customers have access to e-signature built directly into Box. So you're going to see more innovation like that over time. And today at our customer event, we're going to be revealing a whole bunch of new product and capability areas that will extend the power of our platform.